Do you want your roofing company to rank top 3 in Google so you're among the first to get called for roofing jobs? If that's you, then over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share with you a strategy that we've used for over a decade, over 500 roofing companies that we've helped get up to the top of rankings and get that daily call volume without spending money on paid ads. For those of you who do not know me, my name's Nolan Walker. For over 10 years, we've helped over 500 roofing companies get up in ranking and stay up in ranking using our custom software named DataPins. All right, guys, let's get right into this. I want you to understand it. So first off, higher rankings equals more leads. And I know that sounds easy, but when a guy looks for leads, you got a roofer looking for a lead, but he doesn't realize he needs higher ranking to get leads. So those people that are up in ranking get the best lead. You certainly don't want to go buying leads from the 3 main lead sources. You don't want to have to pay for every click. If you can get into organic, that's still where the majority of people, really about 70 to 80% of consumers that go to Google, and it's still Google, by the way. This works for Google, Bing, AI search, but when they go on there, they're going to take an organic approach, meaning a non-paid item. And if you're up in map ranking, organic keyword ranking, got a lot of reviews, this is going to help you show up, and that's where the best leads come from. If you've never been up here, we call it the big show. Anybody in your market that's up there, these are guys that you idolize, your peers, you want to take over their spots. They're the ones with trucks on the road and getting daily call volume because they're high in ranking, gets them the best lead and the most leads because, again, majority are still coming from there. So to understand this a little bit better, I want to dial your brain into digital signaling. So digital branded signaling. You are a digital brand, and as you signal, Google will like you better. They used to call it SEO, or search engine optimization. I don't think it's a horrible word, but it's not really what happens anymore. So we still do high-end essential SEO, as I say, with the design and code base and all of that. But then what do you do on a daily basis? You can't really, if you send signals such as blogs that nobody wants to read, you're slamming it with AI content or even human content, and it was made to trick Google. It's poor quality or called spam, and the new helpful content update will actually get you lowered in rankings. But they still need to see digital branded signaling so you can show things like a geo-coordinate, hey, we did a job here, pictures of jobs, captions of what's happening. And that is how you're going to get up there. So your digital signaling, you can't just put up a website and get reviews and expect to show up anymore. You also don't want to cheat and spam. So if you understand that, I wanted to take you to the third one here is DataPins. So over the last 6 years, this has been operational. It is a proprietary product. It is not white labeled. It's a simple app on the phone. It's so easy to use. I always say an 8-year-old or an 80-year-old can learn it. Within about 60 seconds, you're going to open your phone, tag up to 6 photos, write a caption. We just replaced a roof with GAF HD Timberline shingles or Brava Barrel tiles, or fixed a roof around chimney flashing. You put in the client's cell phone or email, pick the page you want it to coincide with on your website, and you hit pin. It's automatically going to go into the Google map, your Google business profile, with the photos and the caption. The client's going to get a text and email with a Google review, BBB, Facebook, but about 1 out of 10 people or more won't leave a review. And I'll tell you that in a second, why it's so valuable. The third thing it does, and the most valuable, is going to grab the geo-coordinate and wrap it in schema code. And it says, Google, we were here. It'll look like a red pin drop to you, but to Google, it'll look like a validation that you did work in your marketplace with the photos and captions, which becomes a good user experience. Remember, it's helpful content. Now you've got stuff signaling in your market regularly. So 10 to 20 times more signals. You worked so hard to get 25 Google reviews, but you might have had 400 jobs that they didn't see. They see all of them. So when they see all these jobs without cheating, and you've got this great place for them to come to the website or your Google map, and all the reviews are coming in, signals from jobs, it is fabulous for your ability to show up in ranking. You can actually get fewer reviews and still have the map show up. And guys, you'll show up for so many more keywords than you ever thought possible, because the technical version of what you're doing, part of materials and labor and situations, you might be walking a cash roof bid or working on a farmer's roof insurance claim, but you can talk about it and it coincides with what people are searching. Even the materials, expensive stuff, people type it in. About 50% of people type in the weird stuff, long tail keywords, you'd know them as, and about 50% of people type in roof repair, roofing contractor. So if you'll use DataPins, it'll expand your website with proper content. Google will love that. And then we still do all the other things integrated. You have a proper brand, you get leads, you have a proper brand, you show up on Google, and you'll get daily call volume. Now, I know that's a lot of information. That's why my team and I developed DataPins. Once it's integrated into your website and your company's brand, you'll start sending those signals regularly so you can get up in ranking and get that daily call volume. Just comment DataPins down below or call the number on the screen and we'll tell you how to get started.